Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emil Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News. And we usually don't think twice about our favorite celebrities' names, but some of them are completely different than the names they were given at birth. Let's break it down.
And no, I'm not talking about people with obvious stage names like Lorde, Future, Pink, or Pitbull. I'm talking about stars like Dove Cameron, Katy Perry, Calvin Harris, Jamie Foxx, Meghan Markle, and more who have very normal names. But none of those stars go by the names that they were given at birth, and some of them have very interesting reasons why they've changed their names. Let's start with Dove Cameron. At birth, Dove was named Chloe Celeste Hosterman, and actually has a really heartwarming story as to why she decided to change it. A few years back, a fan on Twitter asked her why she doesn't just go by Chloe, and Dove wrote, "My father always called me Dove. He took his own life when I was 15. I didn't get to say goodbye, so I changed it in honor of him." Fans replied to Dove's emotional post writing things like, "It's like every time someone calls you Dove, your dad is talking to you. That's so amazingly beautiful. He would be so proud." And Dove has continued to honor her late dad with more touching tributes and her special name on Instagram over the years. But not all stars have as significant a reason as to why they go by a different name. Katy Perry was given the name Catherine Elizabeth Hudson, but decided to go by her shortened first name, Katy, and her mother's maiden name, Perry. According to multiple outlets, Katy made this decision when she started performing so as to not be confused with actress Kate Hudson. That's totally understandable, but not all celebs came up with the idea of changing their name on their own though. Nicki Minaj's real name is Onika Tanya Maraj, and she was influenced by a former manager to switch it up. Back in 2010, Nicki, who was going by Nicki Minaj at the time, revealed that she actually hated the name Minaj at first. Nicki told Out magazine that her former manager recommended she change it when she started to get more serious about her music career. Clearly, Minaj ended up sticking, and now most people wouldn't even think twice about it. But one name I have definitely thought twice about is Bruno Mars. There's no way anyone has a name that cool, right? Well, Bruno's real name is Peter Jean Hernandez, and he didn't necessarily change it by choice at first either. In an interview with GQ back in 2013, Bruno explained that he had to change his name to make it sound like he was, quote, from another planet, so record labels would stop trying to make him the next Enrique Iglesias. In the interview, Bruno revealed that he didn't want to be stereotyped by his race, so he went by his childhood nickname Bruno, and literally just chose another planet for his last name. He said that the stage name made him feel like Batman because his friends would call him Peter, and then he would get to perform as Bruno. Now I'm just over here thinking what my Batman-like stage name would be, so feel free to leave me some suggestions down in the comments. Anyway, other stars like Halsey have changed their names because they didn't want to associate with their past name anymore for personal reasons. Halsey, whose real name is Ashley Frangipane, told Rolling Stone, quote, "I grew up in a really chaotic household. There was always shit being thrown. I didn't like being Ashley Frangipane. It was a person I thought was weak and sad." So how did she choose her stage name? Well, she explained that she lived off of Halsey Street in Brooklyn, and Halsey also just so happens to be an anagram of Ashley. Seemed like the perfect fit, and it definitely suits her. Then there are other stars like Meghan Markle, Reese Witherspoon, and Drake who all go by their middle names. Rachel, Laura Jean, and Aubrey are their real first names respectively. And some other honorable mentions are Jamie Foxx, whose birth name was Eric Marlon Bishop, Calvin Harris, whose real name is Adam Wiles, and Miley Cyrus, who was originally named Destiny Hope Cyrus. Obviously, we couldn't get to every single celeb who's changed their name, but these are just a few of our favorites.
But if you want more fun facts on celebs like Halsey, click right over here for another Clevver video, and then let me know which real celebrity name surprised you the most down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.